Meniscus tear.
I have meniscus tear, Baker cyst in my knee, arthritis top to bottom in my spine.
So I live in a community near here, and one of the instructors, Monica, she was struggling walking. All of a sudden, I hadn't seen her for a while, and then I see her, and she's walking great, lost a lot of weight. And I said, "What did you do, Monica?" And the reason I asked her was, I've had 6 surgeries in the last 2 years myself, and she's had 20 procedures and 3 back surgeries. I most recently had C3 to T2 laminectomy fusion. So they cut out all the lamina, and my neck's full of hardware now. Everything else, screws and bolts and kitchen sinks.
I've had 7 surgeries in 4 years. I had Achilles tendon, 3 knee surgeries, 2 abdominal surgeries, and spinal fusion.
You win.
We would never know it.
And you would never know.
We would never know it.
I'm having trouble healing. My shoulders are pretty numb because they cut a lot of muscle. My arms are on fire because of the nerve damage. Thumbs are numb, and I walk a little crazy. So Monica says, "Phil, come to yoga with me." She said, "It'll make you feel better." So I did that day, one day, and since then I've had 10 classes for the 10 class special, and now I signed up for as many as I can do for a certain amount for a month. So hopefully it'll do half as good for me that it did for Monica, and I'll do great.
My right knee, the cartilage is pretty minimal there now, so I found that before I started coming consistently, every time I would bend my knees or squat, it would pop, and I'd hear cracking.
Well, I can't really do a lot of the stretches and poses yet. I plan to, but just because my range of motion's not that great, and Carol encouraged me to hold on to the bar. There's a little stool I put down next to me. I wasn't able to get up by myself. In 10 classes, now I can get up by myself. I wasn't able to do sit-ups. Now I can do sit-ups without the use of a stool that I was using. But I mean, and they give me a strap to pull my legs up when they should. And they just give me little tips and little, it's all in the name of encouraging me. And they're looking forward to me getting better. And man, so am I. So.
Really, now I can go up and down, and there's no popping, there's no cracking, and that was the biggest thing I noticed.
We have people come in that have Lyme's disease, that have had multiple surgeries. We have people that are young, that are old, that are so many different diverse groups of people, and everyone had come a long ways. They've all just transformed inside and out.
Before any of the surgeries, I used to be a runner. The best part of a run for me was sitting like this, dripping. I loved to sweat. And so this hot yoga thing, man, I mean, all you do is sweat. But at the same time, they're teaching me how to be a better student, how to listen better, how to do better poses, how to do better stretches, but all the time knowing my physical conditions and what I can and can't do. And these guys are great. And, but it's a great stretching exercise. It's very affordable, and they're great people. They're very encouraging. They don't get angry at you because you can't do. They want you to do better the next time, and I think it's a good deal. If you guys like to sweat, come on along. You'll learn how to do good stretches, how to feel better, how to get rid of all the bad stuff in your body through the breathing and the sweating, and give it a try. And most of the people that I told, they've never even heard of hot yoga. And now we've got a hot yoga, 2 miles away from my house. These people don't have to cross the bridge. I mean, it's a great little local gang. I'm gonna continue telling people, because especially if I see them in a physical bad way, that this might be able to help. So
Be sure to join us here Saturday, October 9th for our book club. We're going to do yoga and wine with the fire pit outside. And the yoga is going to be based on the book that we're reading, The Art of Happiness with the Dalai Lama. I hope to see you all here. It's always a good time. And then October 10th, Come on out, dress in your witchiest costume and come out for our Mystic Market. We are going to be selling all of the mystical, spooky things and experiences that you're going to need to start your fall off the right way. So we're going to have gems and tarot card reading and channeling and some aerial yoga. There's a free Witches Brew alcoholic drink for anybody that shows up dressed in costume. And we will be giving free class passes to the best dressed. Yoga Teacher School is full, but if you want to get on the list, please feel free to reach out to me and I will get your name on the list when we come up with dates for our next yoga teacher training. My name is Carol Ibex. I'm right here at Foundations Island Yoga. Make sure you click the link below, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly, come to the studio